I should probably be more prepared for this. Oops. Okay, how do I want to do this? I didn't think this through. I'll rally real quick. I guess I could do icicle. It's probably best if I get that out of the way first. Where's my icicle? Where's homeboy? Is he right here? Yeah. And he's secret ability, so take those. I'm just gonna get the power jaw one out of the way. Eyes for spirit type. I think one of you have Max. Yeah. This. Okay. That's through. Okay. I should probably make a goal. Only okay, that did not work. Oh. Okay, first off, let me heal. And we can talk. I'm too lazy to go to the call, so I'll just pick up my dudes here. I didn't turn on boost. What is this game? Come on. This game might be buns. And it's gonna do an hour, and then we can talk about it. Okay, so we'll start off with Krambos because that's the actual new guy. So I was thinking about it, and so Krambos, I don't think offensive is really worth it. Like 130 is high, but like the fact that it loses to fire type super hard is like a big turn off. So right now we have Krakaloa that just sits on it for all eternity. Then next season you still have Krakaloa. He's a bit worse, but then you might get Seer Knight, which is arguably even worse to let in. So that's fun. So So the plan is to, with Grandmas, is to focus more on utility. I think that's the best way to run it, because it has very unique like defensive profile. Like answering Wintrix, Dorgo, and Dragonine is very good. Then the best way, I was thinking about it. I think the best partner for it would be a Mutagon, like that. How does that happen? What? Okay. What is happening? Wait, I'm gonna have to make an icicle too. Yeah, you got totem stats, so I'll have to build around icicle too. That's the icicle's buns. Totem stats is not saving it. So what I currently have for Crown Boss is just it's Zulong, Mutagon, bring that strong core, and then I have Crown Boss there to replace the Stellar Chime. It might even be better at that for that core, because you know they'll like lose to Metatoad. That's a big one. Like they'll get sat on by Metatoad. I know Stellar Chime can just barb and flash and flee out of there, but it's pretty hard when Malwamerk is very present, and obviously Loshan is there. But Malwamerk is the big problem for Stellar Chime. So teams with Stellar Chime, they just gotta be hella prepared for Malwamerk. But so right now it's Zulong, Mutagon, Crown Boss. Like I'm set on those three. Next one I put is I think Sonecta. Yeah, Sonecta, and Luminami for like, you know, a lot of defensive use and pivot. I have Tyrex to act as to be my Zulong answer, and Electric Immunity, and then be my fake Venusaur answer. And then I wasn't sure on my last slot. I obviously wanted a Flash and Flee immunity. I was looking into it. Also struggled a bit with Tatab. Tatab looks like a problem. And another thing that would have been nice is a guy that outsped Venusaur. Another guy that outsped Venusaur. So I put Nevermare on there. I don't know how good that would be, Nevermare. He seems like such a fraud, but he is there. I mean, he fits all those roles, but it's Nevermare. So that's what I currently have for Crown Boss right now. Everything looks fine. Nevermare is hella suspect though. I don't know if he's gonna work or not. Like he does bring the things that I want, but I don't know. I haven't even decided the set on him. Like the two items that it usually wants, like Power Coast, Health Amulet, they're on different guys on my team. So I could go Rageful Plush, or I could try Specialty Gloves. which sounds really bad for Nevermare. Like a Nevermare that can't switch up its moves does not seem good. I don't know about that. I'm trying to think of like alternatives. Could I have done a different path, maybe? Yeah. Alright, let me get a color real quick. Then I can show off the set. It should be here yet. Get the code. This is what I have right now. It's very nimble Zulong. This is gonna be the Cram Boss set, so Barb with Baffle, Clever Nimble. We got a Brawn Boost Mutagon. I think Gloves is fraudulent on it. Got a Magnify Solnecta. And this is my Luminami. I built this considering the next season in mind. Another thing, should I showcase this before the next season or when the new season comes out? Because I don't know if I should. Like I could do like CompQ right now though, but I don't know how active that will be, and I don't know the quality of the opponents. So yeah, I have these moves for next season, and I just have my Tyrex here. Clever Tyrex also helps with Jetwing Shadowsort, which was very needed. So yeah. And then this guy. I put Rachel Fletch Bull Club. Do I go gloves? So I could do special. No. Oh, I hate this. So I could do gloves. That lets me fit Primal Slash to hit Venusaur. So fast guy, a guy faster than Venusaur. Another one, which was needed. And then I can hit him with Primal Slash. Well, this seems like hella bad. I just get pivoted on so easily. But yeah, he helps with Tab too, so yeah. I'll just do this help, I guess. I don't know. I have to try this out. What I was thinking, maybe I take it a different way. So maybe I remove Mutagon, I take out Nevermare, and then I do a gloves Tab. Like, is this the way to do it? Maybe. Okay, keep my health odd. Do I have a like decent move to I guess Toxic Tail is it the best way to deal with Malware, or is that needed? I guess it hits Whipple Drift. That is nice. I'll do that, and then we could just be Poison Last. Let me check. You might not need Toxic Tail from Malwamerk. It obviously depends on the build, like how melee bulky they are. But I think a lot of, so I know they run mixed defense. I don't know how much of it is into melee bulk. Let's do 104. I think that's what I remember. Chikunjutsu Jitsu has a very low chance to a KO. You do have to barbs. That's with like no heavy armor or such. Toxic. Hill does 63%. I think this is good for Whipple Drift. See, like a max HP one. Then it's gonna set up Strong Gust for itself. That's a guaranteed to a KO. I think that's worth it. Do this. That gives me my Flash and Flee immunity here. Then I can have a more useful slot here. So Zip Zap, Flash and Flee, and then these two are Fade Away. That's nice. So what do we have for this last slot? So I have a guy faster than Venusaur. Problem is he's not doing much to it. I don't feel like clicking Splitting Headache. What can we do for less? I'm trying to think of what will become relevant next season. Let's see, Your Soul is pretty dang scary here. Your Soul is a threat. Actually, anyway, I'm curious about something. Does Nimble Top outrun Nimble Jet Wing? 185. I don't remember. I'm 1 point off. Buff Top speed of 106, please. I need this. Let's see. What's suspect? I was thinking. No, you have Crown Boss for Ferroglyph. Crown Boss does help with Ferroglyph. That's nice. Honestly, my team does not like switching into Seer Knight. That could be something to note. What could we do? I should probably... I wish you could just drag these across. That would make my life so much easier. Unfortunately, we're not in that world. But, I guess we could try to fit a better Venusaur answer. Yeah, what Venusaur answers? I don't know. When I have to think about Venusaur answers, I just put Seer Knight and I call it a day. Can Seer Knight fit? Let's see. Problem is, you have barbs. Seer Knight's thing likes barbing, but honestly, here we could do Icicle Traps and then fit Seer Knight in, or we could just do a double barb. But another thing to consider is Your Soul. Your Soul is big scary guy. Like, Brother Spirit's very annoying. What's the team? Here. Looking here, Nemesis could be also annoying. Yeah, Dark Surge. Then you have Jetstream, you have Pepper Burst, what actually comes into play against Krampus. I don't like that. That's bad. Venusaur, answer dolls. Venusaur answer also deal with Nemesis. Venusaur is so damn annoying. I don't know what this last slot would be. You know what? This is how we answer Venusaur. We just use a faster one. It might just be a Serenite last. I think it could work fine here. It gives me a fire type for my Soul Neck though. Because I think double hazards could be fine. Let's try it. Problem is you. Okay, since we don't have a Mutagon, we could change you to. We can fit Power Cuffs on you now. And then this eats a stress on Tyrex for answering Venusaur. Health Amulet. Serenite can also help a bit against Soul Nectar. Like, it could take a +2 Fire Breath or Gamma Pulse and then deal half back with Serum Seal, which is pretty good. I think this is fine for our last slot. Or best. We could do Serenite, maybe. No, but we can't run restrictive armor Metatoad. Like, I don't think restrictive shield Lumi is worth it. I don't think we go that. We do that. Your soul's also a pain. Like, Rogue Assault looks. Rogue Assault is just free against this team. I want to punish that in some way. Okay, alright. We could do. Yeah, I'll keep this Serenite version here. Let me bring back this Serenite. I'll just make a new version. I think Venusaur might be fine. Let me just keep this version of the team, just in case. that I'm at the limit. What the hell? Okay. That's not cool. Okay. Here we drop Seer Knight, and then we do Furnace Sword for this slot. Standard gloves. And then I'm gonna do poison. I'm gonna do poison. Poison will punish something like a Seer Knight more. Like poison barbs could have it. No, if I'm whatever. This could be my Flash of Flea immunity with Tatab. It's also gonna be my speed control with boots. Then yeah. What was I gonna say? So this gives us a guy faster than Zulong. That's nice. Remember, Border. Do I? So I've always been using Brawny Nimble Tata for boots. Should I be very brawny? Because I feel like with boots Tata half of the time I'm clicking barter, so I would like to keep that speed afterwards. Like oh, what up, Careless? So we're doing Crown Boss right now. I made 3 versions right now. If I can drag it, that would be fine. But this is the first version with Zulong, Mutagon. So I want to keep this core, but it's pretty annoying. I think this is fine, but Nevermare seems like such a fraud to me that I don't want to use it. Like it fills out my last slots, like what I need, but it's Nevermare. So I don't know. So with that, I made like 2 other versions. It's the Tatab Seer Knight version, and then this is Furnace Sword Tatab. Hey, Zascore, true. But this Crown Boss is just, he's clicking barbs, he's clicking baffle. I want to use him with Mutagon. Like that seems really good. Mutagon's good into slow passive teams. And then the guys that try to, like, Mutagon lets in scary guys afterwards. After he like claims a body. So like a Wintrix, a Dragonite, and a Dorgo. And then Crown Boss, he's very unique where he answers all 3 of those pretty dang well. And you use that as an opportunity to lay up hazards, or you can pivot out. So I really want to use him with Mutagon. Well, I think that's Crown Boss done. I also want to use a restrictive arm or Terradescent. Bulky offense Crown Boss with some support seems good. So I'm not sure about like offensive Crown Boss. I had one idea in mind and it's hella cheesy. It's Crown Boss with webs. Like I don't think Battle Chime is worth it on Silver's Crown Boss. Only way I see it using it is webs. Because it is pretty dang threatening with webs. Problem is I lose out on Silver's Dragonite, which is like probably the main reason you use webs. This is what I was considering. Well, very brawny is good. Okay. I mean, like the thing with Crown Boss, it brings like a bunch of unique utility on for webs, because like the three I said earlier, Wintrix, Dorogo, Dragonine, web teams struggle with that. So having a guy in one slot that answers them and use that as an opportunity to set up, that seems very good. So I might mess around with this later. Another guy I wanted to use Restrictive Armor Terradescent. Like, if you look at the damage calcs with this guy, it's extremely funny. It's extremely funny. Like, you can make him avoid a 2-hit KO from +2 Skellig. That's crazy. Why are you taking that little? But the way I see Terradescent is a more offensive Luminami. It doesn't have like the longevity of Luminami, but it hits harder, and its Flash and Flee is much more difficult to block. Make Terry over 105. How much is that? That's 80 speed. I simply won't respect Colossal Chops. I do not respect him as a Loomian. I simply won't respect him. I'm actually curious to see how much he takes from Colossal Chops now. This guy is mad bulky. I'll check Vigorous first. I said 112. He eats that up. He eats that up. +2 outburst doesn't 2 KO. Money 24. Barca side still does a good amount. Yeah, the damage calcs are ridiculous with Terradescent. Let me find the Skellig one. Let me do the Skellig one. This is Soulburst Skellig. If you go very robust, you actually avoid the 2-hit KO, which is just like diabolical. Oh, with Terradescent, I wanted to use it on like more bulky offensive team or just offense. I was thinking about it, like guys that Terradescent would pivot off of, so like Luminami, metal types, light types. Thinking those guys. So in mine, I put Magmadire and Nemesis. I think those would capitalize on the guys that Terradescent would pivot on. Because I feel like with a restrictive armor Terradescent, you just want to be way more aggressive than like your Luminami. So attack a reason? Okay, so the attack with Illuminate, it lets you Oko your soul. Like the Brawny Nimble your souls. It lets you Oko that with a body slam. That's what I had in mind. I don't know how often that would come in play, but it seems really useful since your soul is going to become a menace next season. So Terradescent, he could take the hit well from your soul and then just like pop it with a body slam. Like he can even take a gloves, a steel trap. What's your soul getting? He's getting Rogue Assault. Oh my god, that Wait, I didn't remember it being this low. Damage. Oh my god, dude. My brother, he eats them up for days. Oh my lord. Then steel trap, he only takes half. What is this? The calcs are crazy, man. That is, yeah, 60 base power steel trap. That's fair, but it's 4 times weak to it. So for teammates, I was thinking, so Soulburst erupted on his both of its weaknesses. And Nemesis capitalizes on a lot of stuff that Terra doesn't want to pivot off of. Teambuilding is here just to be, you know, annoying. And I had more eel to act as the Jetwing answer, also Silver Strigadine. I have Garbantas to provide the electric immunity I need, also provides hazards. In the video, should I, so what, the Cram Boss, should I upload that before or after rank comes out? Because I could try to provide a Cram Boss video now, or I could wait for, you know, when rank Q comes out so I can do that. Or makes you comfortable, I guess. That's fair. I could try to do it now as practice. Like, the quality opponents will obviously not be there, but to be fair, rank doesn't always have the like best people on there. Maybe for like a week, and then it drops off like crazy. Boost on here. Solid. Huh. Here at last could be. Tark's is a bit iffy. I have Lumello. Ping chord people then? Yeah, I could try that. Yeah. He has a. Let me get the ping for it. I can go and grab that. Yeah, I can't think of a last slot. What do I struggle with? I guess I can grab another earth type so I always have a zip tap immunity and don't have to rely on Magmadire to get the soul burst off. Yeah, also provides me another toxic resist, which is needed. Is it a Tyrex last slot? Is Tyrex last with this? Add Venolin. What does Venolin do? I mean, it gives me a ranged sponge. That's pretty nice, but I have Moriel. But Finally could be here to help with like a Wintrix. Like he eases pressure off of Moriel. Well, class. It gives me another hazard remover too. Health Loomian. Plus P's. Barb Absorber. Alright. That's fair. I forget the set on this guy. So it's Mudblast, Mudslide, Rejuve. Helps with Jagged. Main matchup, I have Moriel for that, but I think it's fine to like ease some pressure off of Moriel. And I guess Landslide last, maybe Rock Slide if I'm him. What's up, Zana? Yeah, I think I could just do Rejuve. Like, I don't think I'm gonna run Barter. Peak, my internet's dying. My data is tweaking. Unless okay. As long as it's not my side. If it's my side, I might be doomed. But okay, I think we just go very clever. Rail over that to 0. Sluggish. Just maybe shield. You do that. I'm having Toxic Touch because Devious barely comes into play anymore. I think that team is fine. I want more slots, please. I need more team slots. The way team build is not friendly for this. I guess I could start deleting teams now. Just delete stuff I've never used. Have I not put the set on? Okay, I just did not put sets on you. Get this shitty team out of here. I don't want to see that team ever again. And this is just bag of tricks. Alright, good enough for me. I think I have a Loomian team. It's double dark. I could probably do better. Like, Loomian should not be hard to do. Fine. I see Solnecta working really well with Grim. I see the vision here. Run Mutagon. So 120. I think this is 28. There. Grim the goat. Dude, he is super fun to use. So there's two ways I want to do with Loomian. Since I got the reskin. So I have a brawny one I got from the soft reset. And then, where is it? I already lost it. Why am I like this? it here? Yeah. And then I found a wild nimble one. Let me keep this guy. Guess drop him in here. But I see two ways of using Loomian right now. I want to use Sharp Claws. So we could do, so the obvious one is Specialty Gloves and just click Rogue Assault. But another option is just a Hazard Setter. So it's going to be different from Sharp Edges. So Sharp Edges, you want to just use your bulk to chip down stuff with your ability. Sharp Claws, you just straight up do damage to them. You just be threatening. So it'd be like Barbs, Provoke, maybe if you don't like Provoke, a Quick Punch. Use this as your hazard setter, so since you're so bulky, you don't need a clutch plushie. You could just be like a health amulet or like a brawler essence. Just your Unga Bunga. All right, I heard you. I got you. Oh, speed tier. So I could be really respectful of my speed tier because there is good stuff I outspeed. So when tricks like Dakuda, I think I outrun Cosmere. I should outrun Cosmere. I do. Yeah, I could be respectful of speed tiers, or I could be, or I could get more damage off. Nimble's like probably the best, but imagine the damage though. The damage hits different. Okay, I'll make a gloves one and then a hazard setter. Yeah, nimble. Oh, and then I want to hit up to 240. Yay. That didn't change anything. Cool. Quick punch, and then last could be Barbs, last could be Vital Jab. I missed the dual priority Loomian. Before Preemptive Strike was nerfed, I was using Brawler Essence, so I'd come in, I'd just fake something out, and then I'd just quick punch it afterwards. That was fun. And slap down, you're getting off an attack and you're removing their item. I think that's fine. I might slap Barbs in depending. And Solnecta, I think on my two Loomian teams, I want Solnecta always. They just seem to work really well with each other. Right. Shoot. I need to try like another Solnecta set. I know like Peace of Mind Rejuvenate is a thing. I don't know about like just full on defensive, but it does answer certain stuff. It's really well. So these guys want a pivoter to get them in safely. Obviously, Luminami's the easiest one to slap on. But I think, is there other guys that not another guy to handle like mainly brawlers resist and spear types. So Necta handles spear types very well. I need to look what resists brawler though. Air Toxic Mine. Toxic Mine. I could do a Himber. That Himber answers air and toxic types pretty well. I don't know what set to run on Himber yet. And I can run. Okay, alright. I see the vision. Ice Hammer, Yeti. The Icicle Tribes will pair well with Creamy Line. Air traps out for the air types. They want to try to come in. I smack them really hard. Do that, Icicle Traps. And I could be Spike Rush. I can also do the Ice Essence Weaken Luminami theme. I don't know if that's worth it. I think just Spike Rush last is fine. Probably an Amulet on him. Neat. Actually, can I avoid the 2 KO from Venusaur with Himber? Might be able to. If I just do like 96 into defense. Okay, I just need 80. Do 80 here. 16, 4. Like, no way, is that Karam? No way. What's up, loser? Let me show you how to make a set. Take the floor, man. Take the floor. I put my full trust into you as a builder. Complete trust. It's weird. Every time you build, I call it shit, and then you do well with it. It's so weird. And so this time, I'm gonna have my full trust into you. Okay, you clearly know what you're doing. Okay. So I think I want Moriel. Also with Moriel, I think a shield Moriel would work here. You know, back as my Dragonite answer. Also have Himber, but yeah. How do you deal with brawler types? Good question. Good question. Your soul is scary. Your soul is the scary guy. How many Loomians that resist brawler in spirit? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have a like option out of 7 Loomians. That's fun. I love your soul so much. Oh, if I feel like, okay, if I go like Nimue Nemesis, I just get blown back either way. I don't think their defenses are too high. Like a Nimue type. Yeah, it's mainly range pull, but then the typing that carries it. Let's see. I could do Dragonine, I could do Venusaur, or I could do Charonix. Okay, wait. Yeah, I see the vision now. I see the vision now. I see the vision. So I see where I want to take this team. I like vision more. We make this guy gloves, and then we could do the hazard setter set. So we could do large provoke. This offense right here. And Timber's helping with that, I think, so we just do brawler essence. Don't fight yourself. Yeah, so we can do this. We have a bit of a hazard stack now, so we have barbs on you and then icicle trap. We have a hazard stack. Have a electric immunity. I want at least a flash and flee immune guy. Isaac, what's up, man? Here. So we're working on Grimmy I can show you what I have right now. So we did Cram Boss. I made a team for Terradescent. And right now we're doing Grimmy. Yeah, has removable light immune. Yep. I don't like the limited pool that we have for light immunities. It's Lashen and then like 3 other guys. And I don't like that. You need to test teams? Oh, I got you. That would be very nice. Here. Okay, I think I always want a Moriel here, and be my Dragonite answer and Jetwing guy. Helps a bit with Wintrix. I think I always want a Moriel. Alright, this guy, he gives me removal too. Then last. I guess Jolt. Power codes for Venusaur? No, that power code doesn't make. Oh wait, they remove that? Okay, yeah. That works. So are you doing like a sharpen set? Or are you sticking with like a poison barb kind of thing? Oh shoot. Yeah, stab, sharpen, provoke. Okay, yeah. You really like sit on things. But here, I still need a light immunity. I hate the light immunities in this game. Hey, just let me think what I'm struggling into right now. Blizzy and Venusaur are kind of shaky. Like I have Himber, he's decent. And then Moriel doesn't really count since I'm not like Fizdef on it. Flash and Flea immunities are rough. I feel like there's like 4 guys who are actually good. So obviously we have Lashen. I like Tatab. Some people think it's a fraud, but I like Tatab on more offensive teams. And then you got Eliguana, which I think it prefers using Lightning Rod, but it's team dependent. And then Murray. There's also Malwamwork too. Elblast now has barbs. I think that's fair. I'm trying to think of like what fits well into this. Like I want pivot. That's the big thing. That's removal. And types with pivot. Let me look. I mean, we have Iguana, but so I could do Iguana here, and then try to find a different like answer to Dragodine, which I don't know. My answer's dark and air. Oh my god. Silver scrambles. I scoop a Draco miss. I'm so confused. Like, I always thought like Peace of Mind Provoke was clear, but apparently some people like using Draco Beam on it. I don't know. Weirdly enough, Silver Scramboss does kind of fit. Ireland for Draco. The thing with Dragonine, he like the answers to him, like Plasmoth and Pyrolint, they feel fake. I feel like it still like somehow loses to it. Like using the mid Icicle. I still have to make an Icicle team now because of freaking totem stats. Okay, wait. I might be on stuff. So here, reflective, I get my light immunity, and then I get my Wintrix and Dragodine answer. I think Marith can also help against Dorgo as well. Do this. This was my set. I found a pink essay. It became inferior in 2 days. That's the most depressing thing I've ever heard. On top, he also gives me pivot too with fade away. Yep, this is what I run. 1-4 and Brawny lets me 2 KO Dragodine. And Valkyrie too. Yeah, this also gave me a Valkyrie answer, which I was deeply struggling into. So yeah, I think Marith is a good call here. So I want pivots to get like my guys in though. Air type would also be nice for my hazard stack. Try to block mudslide. Wait for when Marith gets Vice Jaws. Is it written down? Because I know what random battles epically freaking lied and he gave him Vice Jaws. The one was a Steel Crusher. My problem is, what options do I have? Freaking Metal Swipes? I have double whack. So, like, Steel Crusher is like the only option. Because I'm going full physical. And we decide might as well get at some point. Yeah. Let's see. Air type would pivot. Air type would pivot. There's Nimmerate. There's freaking Gandervale. Oh no. There's Wintrix. I don't know if a Wintrix would fit well here. Like a Goggles one, I guess. I don't know about like a Boots pivot Wintrix for this team. Is there a guy here that threatens Pyrolin? Guess Nemoray just sits on him. You Typhoon, he can Aqua Jaws him to death, I guess. Do I need removal? I do. I could be a Gus. You Typhoon, maybe? Rough right now, my friend. That is fair. Yeah, that is fair thing. Counterpoint, I pick Luminami and I pray. Yeah, I pick Luminami and I pray. This is the lazy answer, but it gives me my pivot that I want. This is called team building, kids. You slap Luminami when you don't know your answer. Real ones use Chartiki. Let's see, could Chartiki fit? Gives me a fire type. That helps with Solnecta. And then he provides burn up. Gives me... I already have a tap answer in Venusaur. But I think Chartiki could work fine here. Purple. I mean, yeah, I already have one with Wraith, but Wraith is, I feel like he's matchup heavy, though. Like, if I see a Luminami, he's never getting hazards up. He checks Tyrex. Yeah. But I feel like I want an air type with the whole, like, hazard stack I have right now. Build a Soul vs Florian team? Maybe. I'll look at it. So Soul vs Florian, I think he's a bit slept on. But he's pretty hard to use. You know, if Gardone had Zip Zap, this would not be an issue, but I can't have nice things in this world. Yeah, Wraith requires an air type. Because, alright, with my team, I have Wraith, I have Himber, and then I have Creepy Line. So. Because Wraith is not reliable at setting up barbs for some reason. Because if there's a Luminami, I'm never getting them up. Garchomp. Dude, I want Garchomp to get Zip Zap so bad. I hover over your stupid mudslide and then I Zip Zap out of there. It's gonna come soon, but I just gotta wait. I'm looking at the air type options. There's not much that would work. Yeah, Garchomp would be pretty good with Zip Zap. Like, you have the type cores. You can also go like restrictive shield to see base struggle to block both teardown and mudslide. I think that's, yeah, that's fine. Like, no fire type is a bit suspect with Solnecta and Dragine, but we'll make through. And then with this, I think I have to drop Spike Rush on him or for Mudslide for my hazard removal. Oh wait, I can use Soul Burst. I could be that guy. Yeah, I could use Soul Burst Dragonine. I'm 6 now. God damn it. Yeah, I don't have a soul burst, so it keeps Trigger dying. To Egg Storm Daisies, dude, I hate the Dragonite so much. I feel like he beats his checks, like for no reason too. Every time I break a Plasmoth on this guy, he ends up setting up and winning the game. It's annoying. I think this is relatively fine though. Like maybe like a fire type, but eh. I think like a Chartiki, I think that would slow the game down. And I want to be aggressive with this kind of team. So I think this is good. Like Tyrix is a bit iffy, but I have my guys to hit it. Staunch Timber for more hazard blocking. Okay, I think that's a sign that we need to move on. I think, okay, Staunch Timber is fine. It's just that your damage output just dies. Because, like, 98 is not high. You're really relying on your ability to deal damage. Icicle time? We could do Icicle now, unless you want to go back and try to look at these Terradescents. We could do Icicle. Do we bother? So obviously the first thought that came in people's mind is just very brawny gloves. That seems too inconsistent for me. Like it deals decent damage, but you have to get every single turn right, or you do nothing. Counter argument Yeti's Wrath. Okay, I use Awakening and Yeti's Wrath. Damage. I think Icicle is a good gloves. Yes, it's slow. It's very slow prediction. I mean, all like gloves are a bit prediction reliant, but it doesn't have a spammable move. Like you have pivot, but no. But I looked at this like each server for a bit. I saw you're using a Brawny Hyper. What was that about, Isaac? Were you using like Power Jaw Hyper? Is that what I saw? But I do agree that like Gloves Icicle is not worth it. Okay, I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out. Energy was a huge issue on this guy, so I was hyper brawny. I mean, you get to the 240 mark pretty easily, so I see it. John makes the movie even more expensive though. Does it? Is it? Yeah. How much do you get with 100 energy? 259. Brother, this guy stinks. Just better Power Jaw users, yeah. Do we bother with Power Jaw? Like Power Jaw Icicle still seems really cheeks. Then with this, he wants like Cubs for the like damage on all his moves. His energy just fucking dies though. You found a GSA reskin gaming line? That is very hot. That is very hot. Restrictive items best on power. Draw icicle. Yeah, okay. So I think what we do is we focus more on the utility one first. Cause this guy got barbs for some reason. Expertise. I don't know how much energy you want on this guy with expertise. Yeah. Like, what does icicle answer? He answers non-Draco Beam, Dragodine. So, okay, for sure you want like Barb's Baffle on this guy. Barb's Baffle. Like rejuvenate and keep so. Aklos, Carbantis, Sumobito, and Avatros. Okay, yeah. So Fizdev. Like the Avatros one is very helpful because that guy. Dude, people forget, man. He like one Brawn Boost, he just sweeps teams. That guy, he's such a pain in the ass. The Sumobito one is also very helpful. And I think Ice Hammer last. I mean, you can also go with Fade Away. Oh, you're using Hypnotize. Okay. I see the vision with Hypnotize. I think we should wait for our teammates to see what the last move should be, but I think these three are like the mainstays here. Like, this could be a Fade Away, this could be Baffle, this could be Hypnotize. Yeah, man. The Lumelo combo is crazy. But, so were you just going like very robust on yours? Like, robust, clumsy, sluggish? Let's see. Like, okay, a problem with like any other move. To answer Aklos, you actually need Hypnotize. Because if you're just Ice Hammer, he sets up on you forever. So I think it is going to be a Hypnotize. On pivot, oh, you'll be very robust. Okay, so non-pivot icicle, very robust. Pivot icicle, robust, clever. So we can make another team, but pivot icicle then. Have a very sluggish, I assume no speed EPs. Hopefully you don't miss it. No, I never miss Hypnotize. I'm him. I never miss Hypnotize. You can also use Gain Drain, but that's only for Aklos. Yeah, Hypnotize is much more useful in scenarios. But is there like an energy benchmark I'm supposed to hit with this guy, or can I just do like 96.4? Oh, also item, like it could be health amulet, it could be energy orb, it could be like a heavy armor if you want to like invest much more into your energy. Heavy armor? Okay. Do you have like a certain energy benchmark that you hit with heavy armor? Also gotta think of teammates. The thing I don't like being like around support guys. Support guys is super annoying to build around. Let me find it. Okay. Let me pull up Icicle on the wiki real quick. Look at its weaknesses. That has a lot of weaknesses. Fire, light, ancient spirit. Okay. This is the most like Luminami telegraph thing ever. This is the most like Luminami telegraph. I can also do Solnecta. Solnecta answers the same amount of things. Got Loomian. No, Luminami is always there. If you find a guy that struggles with Aqua's Penchoids, Web Support, and Magma Dyer. Magma Dyer is a good call. I hate that I can't just type Magma Dyer. It's stupid. Let's see, he hits fire, he hits metal, yeah. Outdoors, I just do magnify 3 attacks on the sky, right? I don't bother with like provoke or blaze rush. Magma Dyer is a good call. I'm trying to think. Okay, what does Magma Dyer struggle breaking then? So, I mean, not really Luminami. If it's like Restrictive Shield, yeah. Restrictive Shield Luminami. We can use something that can capitalize off of Restrictive Shield, Lumi. Return struggles into Plasmoth is the other one. Yeah. I mean, if you get a Magnify off, you don't. You can kind of deal with Plasma. U2FN is like a hard wall, but like who uses U-Typhoon? But okay, the big one is Solnecta. Let me check Solnecta's. Solnecta's speed is 86. Does this guy outspeed, please? This game sucks. $226 lets you use 3 rejuvenates, 1 barb, 1 ice hammer. God. This is a long time since I had to think about energy. I just hit 240 or 280 and I call it a day. Magma Dyer, I think. So, Solnecta. I want a guy that punches Solnecta. That stupid bug. Also helps against Plasma. Yeah, I think I want a brawler type. The only Loomian where you care about energy. Exactly. look at the brawler typing. What brawler types do we have? We could do Tatab. We could do Sumo Beto. Bug is not weak to fire. Yeah, Bug is not weak to fire in this game. So you can take the hits of Solnecta fine. You can also phase out a Horn Dash. And then you got Barbs for Tatab's a good shout. I'm debating about Tatab or Sumo Beetle. You can make two different versions. But Sumo Beetle sounds pretty nice with Icicle. This is all of it except Fire and Spirit. Let me export this because I want to try a Sumo Beetle one. Sumo Beetle one sounds pretty fun. Do that up and then do Sumo Beetle here, like a restrictive shield. Sumo Beetle, the face. Is LeBron? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Barb support, he's like LeBron. I forgot my set on the Sumo Beetle. I had this set. Need to find it. Okay. Para, Horn Dash. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't have Horn Dash on that set. Oops. Okay. Back punch. I mean, last move is always a priority move. It's just which one. We could do Quick Punch for now. That. I'm greedy. I want higher damage. I want higher damage. I don't care. Yeah, okay, so we could do it. This one gently is low and does this fight me. Dude, just win the 50-50 with Jetly. Just win the 50-50. See here. So we have Magmadari. I have Hadja support with Sumo Beetle. What can we fit next? I don't want to pivot. Yeah. I mean, the easy one is just Loomian. This guy gives me Tyrex answer. Yeah, he's the like obvious answer. I do want something to deal with Dragonine because that guy's scary. Like Draco Bean variants, they just break through this guy, this core. Also, like faster offensive teams, they could just overwhelm them. This so gives me spirit immunity, gives me a more sturdy fire resist. Believe in the Rancidor. Can Rancidor fit? We'll fence it on Rancidor, but I swear it's always the stupid plant types that got me thinking. Like, always need the light immunity. So dumb. It just feels so well, I think. Big chunky wiki. If we go like for like a more bulky Adger stack, and maybe. We also, I mean, we have Eruptodon, but I like having another Earth type Eruptodon. Because you're not always going to have that electric immunity. Let's see, Tyrex might be a good shout. Yeah, okay, wait, I think we go Tyrex. So, electric immunity gives us a Jetwing answer, gives us a fake Venusaur answer. Gives us a slight Draco answer, yeah. Like a Brawny Clever one. That was 192, yeah, 192, 194. And we could go Amulet on this guy. He gives us removal too. That's another benefit. .48 speed. What does 48 speed do? Because with Tyrex, I either go like boots or just like no speed. Speed Colossal Chops. For this team, I might. It's like this. Like, this team is slow enough to where I probably should respect max speed Colossal. Or not, because Colossal Chop is not the most common. Also good to speed creep other defensive Tyrex. Okay, that's fair. I will take that. Plant type or light immunity. So he's my Jetwing answer. Let me think. I want a more sturdy answer to Venusaur. This team is hella slow. Yep. Very slow team. 1 speed. Bootsy Drake. Oh. Oh no. The Jamie propaganda. The propaganda might be working. See, ancient types and fire types. Like shit. Alright, we could try Sea Drake, I guess. We could try Sea Drake. This last move. And with the surprise mudslide. Why does Sea Drake work here? I have no idea. I don't like using Sea Drake. For Lashen swapping? Yeah, because if Lashen comes in, we're losing a good item on something like a Sumo Beat or Icicle. I think a Barb Slash could be fine. Okay. So that gives us our light immunity. We have electric. We have spirit. I do want to patch up the Venusaur matchup. Like the Venusaur matchup is pretty much I go Tyrex, if they click Mega Punch, I pivot to something else. I think we could play around the gloves Venusaur pretty fine. Yeah. It's pretty shaky though. Yeah, it does gives us speed control with the boots. Playing around gloves is your best bet. Yeah. I feel like we have the tools to do it though. Because Icicle answers every move other than Primal Slash. Luminami answers every move other than Venom Slash. And Tyrex answers every move but Mega Punch. I think we have the tools to play around gloves Venusaur. Then like these guys, okay, maybe not Icicle, but Luminami and Tyrex can take a super effective hit if needed. So we can scout the damage to see if it's gloves or not. And then we can play around it accordingly. Okay, so we have the plan. Last slot. I think Dragonine still looks rough. We have a Tyrex and Prey. Cal gloves, Prime Slash. Hero Bus, heavy armor. Oh wow. Okay, hold up. Okay, he takes for Venusaur, he takes it fairly well. Toxic side because good luck with poison barbs. That's a fair point. Let's see. Do we go Venusaur last? So Venusaur gives us immediate power. It gives us a Tata band. I mean, we had Icicle, but like gloves Tata could be shaky, so we just have a resist to it. I mean, another option we could do is Snagoop. Snagoop also gives us an air type, gives us better removal with Gus. So I'm thinking Snagoop or Friendsaur. I think Goop's to play. Alright. Gus. Do I do Gus Provoke or Gus 3 attacks? Fergus looks a bit shit. Do I run? No, I don't think I need counter. Well, I'll go counter. Poise. I don't know. Basically use barter dry ice. That's an option. What are we trying to hit with barter dry ice? Like barter is definitely something to consider. It's just like, what are we trying to hit with it? The Stratosaur holding a Stratoverse? Exactly. I think Nimble Snagoop should outspeed Temper Rain. If not, I'm gonna be very pissed. 174? Oh, definitely should, right? Definitely should. This is the worst game ever made. He outspeeds by 1 point. Could do barter Ash for Rex. Yeah, for Rex we have Luminami and a Dream. I mean, like, Siege Ray can take Earthquakes, but not like Vice Jaws. Or Maroon because Toxic Water. That is true. Actually, if I do Toxic Water, we might get Snagoop banned, alright? If we do Toxic Water, we might get Snagoop banned. Consider that. We could do that. We could do Clutch. We could do like a... Does Power Cups work on this guy? I don't think, yeah. What's that item? Is it just like a clutch plushie? Six 142. Barter Ash accounts for both Tyrex and Maraid. Okay, if you have a Luminami, Maraid is not real. That's my take. Yeah, just go Maroon. Clutch. I don't think Snagup has the energy to use power cuffs. Oh, welcome back, Aku. Look at this stream. Who took the ID? I don't know about power cuffs. Like clutch plushie is obviously like the safe answer to get the guaranteed gust off. Goggles is crazy with gust. Maybe, but I don't think it's worth it on this team. I can use Snaggle. Oh boy. Snaggle gives us a bulkier answer. He has longevity with perch, poison stuff, maybe. Yeah, Icicle is valuable now. Snuggle in the big choice of in the big choice item method. We'll make it work. Trust the process. But since we have Sumo Beetle, we could. Do you want to try Fadeaway on Icicle now? Since we have a Sumo Beetle to always counterpoise or Horn Dashy. Like, we could swap out Hypnotize, Fade Away, so we could Fade Away into Sumo Beetle, can counter stance or Horn Dash. Probably wants Baffle, yeah. Then, Sea Drake faster than Akalos? He's 1 point slower, dude. Why does Sea Drake, why is Sea Drake so buns? Yeah. Now Baffle. Yeah, Baffle, we can counterpoise. Check fraudulent. Yeah, he's 1 speed slower. Like, come on, man, you gotta do better than that. I'm just trying to think of the sequences. We got Baffle. We have Sumo Beetle. We also have Clutch Plushie Snagoop as a like backup answer to always get the Mug Blast off. CJ could probably take a Ice Hammer too, and Thorn Slam. Don't disrespect Jamie approve of me like that. I'm sorry, man. Had to be said. But I think this is solid. Solid team. Wait, do we bother building on the Tatab version? Probably not. Okay. Alright, so we can delete this. We can visit the Terra Destins because I don't know what I was doing with these. I was just clicking Loomian. This is like first things that came on to mind. Let me show Isaac the Terra Destin set. Send me that Dream Team code for the Icicle team. I got you. There we go. Now this is cookery. Yeah, so this is the Terradescent set. So the way I see it, I see Terradescent as a more aggressive Luminami. So Luminami has longevity, Terradescent has actual damage and a harder Flash and Flee to block. So I was thinking we use like offense or bulky offense team with it. Wouldn't you want to be a Watcher instead? Be Hypersting instead of Body Slam? Watcher acts as an ambush light. Okay, my thing with Body Slam is... So with this investment, you do like respectable damage with it. And I don't feel like the boost is necessary for like the other 3 moves, because you're mainly using it as coverage. But Body Slam is your like strong neutral move. And it does good damage. Like, so this investment, it OHKOs your soul, which will be like rampant next season. Like you eat Rogue Assaults well, and then like Steel Trap does half, but afterwards you can just Body Slam and just OHKO it. I'm gonna watch her Hypersing also OHKO it. Let me check. I don't know which one is stronger. See, Watcher. Okay, it definitely OHKOs. How much investment do you... Okay, I need more investment with this to OHKO. Like, Illuminate Body Slam is stronger, I think. Wait, I might be stupid actually. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, we can do Watcher. How much needed to OHKO your soul? Just 80 to OHKO your soul. It's good on a guy with this, and Scapegoat is a pretty solid way to answer pivots. Since Hypersting. Alright, that's a fair point. Hypersting. So this we could do more bulk. Yeah, you can get the max bulk. We could do 16. Actually, 12. I think we could do 88. We could do enough speed to outrun Colossal Chops with this. Do we bother? Or do we just want to be slower to get that Watcher boost? Which I think is more worth it. Get the stronger hit off of Colosso, then you see everything that he throws at you. Yeah, so I think you just go more bulk on this guy. See, is there a world where we can OHKO Skellig? Max HP Skellig? No, you can't OHKO that. Those are some like garbage, like 96. No. Yeah, so I think we just stuff the rest into bulk. It's like 16. I think that's the way. Alright, so my thought process, so on all my variants of the teams with Terradescent, I had Magmadire, then Nemesis. So Magmadire hits both of Terradescent's weaknesses, and then Nemesis, it can come in on the stuff that usually wants Terradescent pivots on, so like Luminami, metal types, light types. Nemesis can do well against them. But I need to figure out like the rest of the supporting cast. I think Mortial will be a good shout. Yeah, so like here are all the variants I have right now. Like, which one do we go with? Show me every set. Okay, so I need a... We just transfer the Watcher sets on them. Let me keep the Illuminate. Let me just gummy it up real quick so I can at least have one. Well, when you open the box, my eyes immediately went to Fish Karna. Of course. Of course it would. But here, okay, we got the Watcher set. So these three, so just standard Magmadire. This is a Goggles Nemesis. So I think we might stick with Mortial. Because Mortial gives us the Dragodyne answer, gives us another pivot, hazard removal. Also Jetwings too. That's a good one. I think we stick with Mortial like on the team. That's a lot of gleams. Yeah, I've the Gingerbread Alpha for Terradescent. Like, I have both abilities, so. Gives you Zulong answer too? Yeah. Okay, like, the problem with this is just figuring out, like, the other guys. So, I had Mutagon here because I just wanted to use Mutagon. The Garvantis here, he gives us Electric Immunity. He gives us Hazards. And then, problem is, it's stupid light type immunity. Can we just get more light type immunities in this game? Will it be able to handle wind tricks? We can hope. We can dream. I will check the damage. I think it should take it fairly well. It's a check. I know for a fact that it's a check and not like a hard wall to it. I hate how reliable Garvantis is, bro. It's too good for so good. Dude, Garvantis is him. Surprised I don't see more Garvantis in play. He brings a lot. Let me check the damage on Mortial from Wind Tricks. Okay. Carbantes is the best bug in this game for sure. He's definitely top 3. It's him, Solnecta, or Sumobito. Those are my top 3. But yeah, Shield takes on Windrix fairly well. Problem with this kind of setup is that we're slow. Like against Windrix, we have Garbantis and Nemesis. So with this setup, yeah. Like if we want to pivot out, have to make sure that we Oko it. Because Windrix just frost beams us back and kills us. So that's why I was thinking of like maybe Mutagon is not the play. I think I had like the same team but with Tatab over Mutagon. Yeah. Yeah, speech Garb and Nemesis is boots. Yeah. Yeah, Moriel takes it easier. That's a fair point. So I was looking at the Tata variant because so gives us a faster brawler type, gives us our light immunity, and yeah. Like with this, we do struggle into Solnecta. That's what I've seen. We struggle into Solnecta. Like we do have guys to hit it, like Nemesis, Tatab, Garvantis, but it might be manageable. Like we could, like Terradescent pivots, Moriel pivots off of it. Only is like Eruptodon, he just lets it in for free. What up, Zerbeak? Welcome to stream. It pivots into SA Solnecta. if it's SA Solnecta, I flame them for counter teaming. Okay, because what the hell? So we have our 3 pivot immunities with this. Got a last. Thug life. Of a last. Also, do I go with boots or gloves on Tatab? That's also another thing. Yes, if Moriel is your hazard removal, you don't have to worry about poison barbs. Yep. It's fair. Now how we answer Solnecta? Use our own Solnecta. Dude, what do I struggle breaking? Could Oculus work here? Let's see. Oculus. So he gives us Magma Dire answer, which is good because our team kind of got mixed up by Magma Dire. He could be Drudge. What else does he provide? He gives us a Frostbeam resist from Windrix. That's good. I think, yeah, Aklos could work here, so... Yeah, it gives another air resist. do this. Don't have to think. Just wave, ice, gnarly, drudge. I don't think Rogue Assault is worth it on this guy. Gives us a fat water type. What is good? An offensive fat water type. Yeah. Okay. Do we go boots or gloves, tab? Like, so gloves gives us immediate damage. Boots gives us speed control. Probably boots for speed control. Okay. Checking the damage on Venusaur. We can. Do we have enough to make it? We could do 192, 104, so that Hyper Sting Elco's Venusaur after Barbs. I don't know if that's worth it because you just eat the hit anyways, and you also have Garbantus. I think this is fine. This team's pretty weak to hunters, so probably boots. Okay. Yeah. Question: does Akalos handle Lava Fiend well? I mean, we have Magmadier, so actually, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I'm just wondering. What a force! I'm going to stream. For sure, yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much all the teams that I wanted to use done. Aqua Body, yes, for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, we always run Aqua Body on Agalos. I don't think aggressive is worth it. Okay, do we continue on this? This was my heater of an idea to make Battle Chime work on Silver's Grand Boss. Like this is like some cookery right here. Like, so for webs, like the Cramboss answers all like the guys that webs teams struggle against. So Wintrix, Dorgo, Dragonine. He answers them well, and then he uses them as an opportunity to set up. The problem with Cramboss is that you lose out on Silver Dragonine, which pretty much hard carries webs. Want to do test battles or something? We could do test battles, yeah. We could definitely do test battles. Like, kind of looking forward to year 2, season 2. Yeah, doubles would be a good shakeup for the game. I just hope that we get better prep before that season comes out, cause we have to make a whole lot of new stuff. How's my stream holding up? Is it delayed? Right now, my base speed's 100. Yeah, but okay, we're under web, so we just go brawny nimble. Okay, my thing is fucking delayed. Let me test. Okay, I think the stream's fine. Ain't gonna need a silver Dragadine trust. Yeah. Yeah, I still want Dragadine on the team. I'm just using a Shade Gel to get that burst of damage. So I don't really know, like, the banana split setters. Like, I don't know what I run on them. Like, if I even should be using Manfino or Binoki. Like, Binoki is my guy. Manfino's probably better because higher speed. But Binoki is my guy. Yeah, so this is what I currently have. I have a bulk up Garlash. I have a sharpened Tyrex. I have a overcharged Phage Knot because I don't know, big damage. Yeah, I don't really like. What if you just slap on a bunch of offensive guys, but. I don't really know the abusers of webs. I knew like 3. So first, it was like Dragadine, then like Dakuda, and I know Tyrex is good there on web scenes for like the offensive defensive kind of use. My internet's not fine. Awesome. Oh, welcome back, Isaac. Pamphino is the sweeper. Okay, bud. Not gonna lie, you can use both webs, Binoki and Benfino, since they are both web abusers. Hold up. Hold up. God. Is this what you're suggesting? Up and stream back up. Alright, this should be more recent now. There. Fix the delay. This is what you freak want. This might be like too heat, man. Because I can kind of see the vision, but it's hard to fit like with Banfino. Like you can't fit Nature's Force or Frostbeam or Magnify. So what do you do? Also personality, I think you can get away with Brawny Nimble on this guy. Since you're Brawn Boost, you probably want Body Slam. But like 9 times out of 10. Do we bother with Body Slam? Fix itself, please. YouTube, please. Hopefully it's fixed now. I'm praying that it's fixed. Why is your stream having strokes? This is... I don't know. I need to fix the problem. I just need to get a better like computer. This happens like many times when I try streaming. But... So... Brawler Ice. I think this is fine. You just go Brawny Nimble on this dude. Or 88. I don't know what to do with Banfino. Because, you know, no Nature's Force seems kind of sus. Cram Banana. That is... That's a fire name. We keep that. If you know, this guy's like a huge like frost shell merchant. Or do we go Smart Nimble? Also item. So I think I want Banoki to be the clutch plushie user. Because Banfino can probably take a hit. At least I hope so. I think we just max. Hit 240. 60. I don't think power cups will work on this guy. Too much. I hate this. Better stream when. Better stream when. This is annoying me. Okay, so do we drop Banfino? So we could drop Banfino for like a Mutagon or a Bar Badger. That's what I see. Maybe another air type. Also, if we have Pinocchio as the soul, and I split users, do I change the set? Maybe just go like traps, provoke. Yeah, provoke, right? Where's your provoke, dude? What is this? I guess traps. Or this guy. It gives me some sort of form of hazard. Updated. Okay, obviously. Is this good? Is this good for the final version? Still delayed like crazy on my part. What the hell? Yeah, shit, I don't think they're spacing this bad.